Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? Did y'all miss me? I hope y'all did because I missed y'all. So I'm chilling, sitting around laughing and talking. And I know I had made a little Facebook post not too long ago telling y'all that I had a couple stories I wanted to tell you. So guess what? Tonight's the night. Why am I wearing a Strange Music t-shirt? I'm glad you asked. It is going to be for the second video and the second story that I'm going to tell you guys tonight in a separate video about how I met Tech N9ne. But that's a different story for a later time. So what I want to talk to y'all about in this video is this. Actually, I want to tell you a story. So once upon a time when I was a young kid, I got kidnapped. Yes, kidnapped. I was at the beginning of my second grade year in school. So I don't have any idea how old you are then, but if I had to guesstimate, I would say maybe around 8 or 9 years old. Maybe not even that, 7 or 8. Anyway, I got kidnapped off of my bus stop. So basically, now keeping in mind I was a 7 or 8 year old kid, so it's a little fuzzy, but I definitely remember enough of it to know that it happened. So with that said, first I'll start off by saying, because I'm sure I've told you guys before, but in case you're new or you don't know me personally, I was raised by my dad. I was raised by my dad most of my life. In my school years, I only lived with my mom 5th grade, 7th grade, and 9th grade. So all my other school years, I was being raised with and lived with my dad. Big ups to my daddy. What up, daddy? I don't think he subscribed, but it's okay. So anyway, it was the very beginning of my second grade year. We were literally only about 2 weeks in. I do remember that. I was going to a school called Troost Elementary. And just for the record, I hated it. I hated it. Again, I was only there for like the first 2 weeks. I hated it. I had a female, older Caucasian teacher, and she was chopping up my name. This is before I started using my middle name as my main name because I got so tired all my years of school, the white people renaming me and mispronouncing my name. So I just dumbed down to an easier name for them to pronounce. So with that said, that was the major thing that I hated about this school, was that this woman could never say my name right. So anyway, with that said, one day I'm on the bus stop, and actually one of my big cousins, who I actually asked her if she remembered this, and she said yeah, so maybe she'll come in and say something or make a comment or anything. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, myself and my big cousin Lisa on the bus stop one morning, getting ready to go to school. She went to Troost too, and Lisa's at least 2 or 3 years older than me. I'm not sure how many, but somewhere around in there. And so she probably remembers it a lot better than I do, or at least from a different perspective. We were with my Auntie Wanda, which is Lisa's mama, my mother's sister, okay, on the bus stop. So I did have an opportunity to discuss this with my parents, one before my mom died and also with my dad. But we're on the bus stop with my aunt. She's basically the adult that's, seeing us until we get on the bus. My dad's car pulls up. He jumps out the car. Proceeds to cuss my auntie all the way the fuck out. Snatches me off the bus stop, throws me in the car, and drives away. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I was kidnapped by my own father. I know my daddy loved me. What can we even say? I know my daddy loved me. But yeah, so I was kidnapped by my own dad. And this is the reason why. Because I've asked my dad about it, and he says that my mom kidnapped me first. That I was going to her for the summer. Now, mind you, I did not say second grade was one of the years that I lived with my mom. I just started off my second grade year there with her for the first couple of weeks of the school year. The reason being that when my dad took me to her for the summer, my mom up jumped and moved on that ass, and he didn't know where I was at. So she didn't take me back, nor could he find me to bring me back. Clearly, my daddy was out in the streets of KC Mo looking for his child, okay? Because that man not only found us, but he came and took me off the damn bus stop. So his story is that my mama kidnapped me first, and that she was supposed to give me back to him after the end of the summer, and she moved and did not tell him, nor did she give me back. So, and of course, my mom's story is that she didn't kidnap me. I was her kid, period. Like, my daddy was acting an ass. He didn't want to give me back to her, so she did what she had to do. I guess she up, jumped, and moved on that ass. And, you know, all the years later that she and I had the opportunity to discuss it, she chuckled about it. You know, my mama, she was a motherfucker, boy. just a little gut punch to his ass. She up, jumped, and burnt out on him, and he didn't know where the fuck we was at. So yeah, not only did I get kidnapped by my dad, I guess when you look at it like that, I also got kidnapped by my mom. So I've been kidnapped twice in my life as a child by my own parents. I mean, thank God it was my own parents. It's not like I got kidnapped by a stranger and held hostage and, you know, used and abused and treated bad. So that's the funny little kicker to the story, is basically the fact that I was kidnapped by my own parents. So with that said, this one's kind of short. It don't take a long time to get, you know, some second grade shit out. But I ended up back with my dad, and I didn't go back to my mom until my 5th grade year. I guess he didn't trust her ass. And I lived my 5th grade year with her. So that's my story about my kidnapping, my childhood kidnapping. I hope y'all got a little chuckle, and I didn't scare you too bad by saying I got kidnapped, because I'm sure some of y'all was like, what the hell? But yeah, it's all good, and thanks for listening. If you like my little story, subscribe to my channel. Go to my YouTube, my YouTube, and hit the notification bell. That'll let you know when I have new videos coming out. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed my little story. I'll be back for another even better story here shortly. Have a good one. Bye.